back to the events. Let's talk about events. So then there was the third, fourth, and fifth seal. The next thing to happen is the sixth seal, which is the hour of God's judgment. Babylon the Great falls. And the day of the Lord. That it says, before the day of the Lord, the sky will be turned to darkness and the moon to blood. And I'm not sure, I'm not saying this for sure, but what if that came to pass this summer? Just saying it would all line up with what God says in His Word. And we know we had revivals going on in 1994, 5, Toronto Blessing. And then there was a revival in the praise and worship in the Vineyard Church. There was also, that's about the time when Hillsong started stepping on the scene. And then they moved in the praise and worship. And then you had Pensacola was going on. There was something big going on in Africa with Reinhard Bonnke. There was something big that went on with Carlos Anacondio or Acondia, Claudio Fridazon, and Carlos Acondio. I think that's his name. Anyway, South America, Argentina, revivals from God. Now let's talk about cell phones, radio, TV, internet, broadcast television, texting. Just straight up, you think somebody ever got saved by an accidental mistext to the wrong person? Or there was a time when I would pick up this is a true story. I wanted to go out and do street ministry, but it was so hot out there. And the Holy Spirit, after prayer, I opened the telephone book. And I looked on there until I found a number that felt like the Holy Spirit wanted me to call. Then I called it and left a message. God is real. Jesus is Lord. And what you're going through right now, you just got to remember that God is with you. And all this stuff, right? Just left a message. And then this lady calls me back later and says, how do you know me? How did you know all that stuff? And I said, ma'am, I just picked up the phone and called who the Lord told me to call. And that just accidentally came out when I prayed. That happened more than once. One was a younger woman, but the other was an older woman. Weird.